Homies in front turning up, getting down. And proud. The energy hit when the lights on. That energy hit when it's my song. I'm starting to think.
In the second round, Stephen Curry was the first to advance in a convincing win over Trey's. Medina and JD2K exchanged leads many times in the first half, but Medina had a stronger presence inside, earning a challenging win. Churchill Downs kept.
Let's hear it for the stars of your New York Liberty. Starting at shooting guard, number 32, Simon Whitcomb. At small forward, number 44, Benanja Lady. Starting at center, number 21, Han Shu. The other forward, number 6, Natasha Howard. The other guard, number 20, Sabrina Ionescu. The head coach of your home team. Once again, your New York starters.
Hello and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation of the WNBA. Our game tonight featuring the Indiana Fever as they go up against the New York Liberty. In the booth with Tim Swartz and Ryan Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you along for the ride. Tip-off goes to Indiana. Mitchell up top. She's covered by Hahn. And Kelsey Mitchell gets the three.
Well, you just know Mitchell loves the three shot. She's even led the league in attempts from the arc before.
And it's stolen by Nalissa Smith. And here's the fast break. Let's go with a three. And another three for Indiana.
It's so hard to pass up on that good of a look from three-point range, even if you got a clear path to the basket.
Stolen by Henderson. Mitchell outside. The three is up. Drills it from outside.
They've been the hotter team in the first half so far, guys.
Well, they've been grinding, working for those high percentage shots, and it's been paying off for them.
And let's see if this success continues to go as we get longer into this game.
Knocked loose. Here's Mitchell. And
Defensive game plan. It's worked perfectly, and what a lead they already have to show for it.
And you got to give credit to this coaching staff as well. They came into this game prepared perfectly.
New York calls timeout.
Oh, they're pretty disappointed, this coaching staff, and rightfully so. Just they're giving up a big run right now. Got to figure out a way to stop it.
Yeah, they haven't really looked good at all here lately. Something's got to change for them. Let's see what the coaching staff has up their sleeve.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. He's got a clear path. Here's Cannon. And another three for Indiana.
Boy, Ryan, that's 5 straight made three-pointers. The defense giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open threes, but they just aren't figuring it out.
You go out there and tell them, Brian.
Okay, maybe I will.
And the Fever hit again from deep.
12 straight points off the three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And now that they're rolling from out there, you've got to get it in their jersey and try to deny those marks.
Especially how well people shoot threes these days.
Fever foul. Emma Cannon. First personal foul, teams first.
They've been looking out of sorts here in the last few possessions.
This is when they need to be patient and find a high percentage shot.
Howard, that's good.
Once Howard collects inside, just one thing on her mind: score.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
Well, you can't get it all back in one possession. You just have to stay after it, keep attacking, and see what happens.
3 points.
Triples keep on falling, guys. 3 in a row now.
These defenders can't stay so soft on the perimeter.
Knocks it loose. Pass to Hahn. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Now the Fever moving it up. Takes the three. And another three for Indiana.
I mean, come on. You can't allow clean looks from deep like that. Hard to win games that way.
Yeah, most teams will take you to the deep end and drown you with triples if you let them. And that's what's going on here.
Laney outside. A one-on-one situation. Shoots the three. And Angsler gets it to go.
They wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're locked in right now, really making the most out of their possessions.
I love the game plan from this coach early.
Outside Vivians. The three. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Tough to guard a team when they can space it out like this, am I right?
Stolen by Danielle Robinson. Takes the three, and the Fever hit again from deep.
They just continue to splash those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number one for this defense.
Yeah, absolutely, Brian. You can't keep giving up that many points behind the arc.
Now here's Whitcomb. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Angsler. Beyond the arc. She makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start her game.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range. They're starting to heat up.
The defense is stepped slow. They've got to take away that airspace.
Now Ionescu. Laney outside. Angsler with the steal. And pushing it up is Indiana again in transition. And another three for Indiana.
Defensively giving up far too many open looks.
To battle back, they'll need to simply shore up their defense. It's as easy as that.
Here's Angsler. And another three for Indiana.
Wow, I mean, her shot is looking really good here in the first.
She's nailed everything. 5 for 5 already.
Now here is Ionescu. They get a hand on it. Here's Gulic, covered by Ionescu. Gulic, good.
And the defense looks stunned. Brian, it is triple after triple.
Yeah, they seem powerless to stop it. Just hoping they cool off, I guess.
It's going to take more than hope, though. It's going to take some actual defense.
Absolutely.
Nailed from three-point land.
And that's what built them the early lead. Killer shooting from beyond the arc.
And the defense needs to recognize that and get out there on those shooters. Pronto.
And it's the Fever on the break. Here's Angsler. And another three for Indiana.
She's the main reason they have the lead right now. She's been perfect from the field. She has not missed one. Literally perfect.
Now here's Ionescu. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Laney outside. 5 on the clock. To stop the run. They get it back.
Well, that's just not a sight you see very often because she has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when she's open. She's finding all kinds of ways to get it going right now. What a quarter she's having.
Pass to Whitcomb. Back to Ionescu. To the paint. Here's Hahn. New York, no good that time either. Indiana in total control. Back to Robinson. From past the arc. And another three for Indiana.
She is just tearing it up this quarter, and I don't think this lead is going to go anywhere while she's this hot from the field.
Now here's Ionescu. Pass to Laney. Here's Whitcomb. Back to Laney. Robinson comes with the double team. Three-pointers to Brina Ionescu. And as the shot clock expires, 24-second violation. Both teams will make substitutions. Outside Robinson. Fires for three. Drills the three-pointer.
She has shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves.
And here's Dangerfield. All by herself. There's the triple. And the fever hit again from deep.
Dripping and running, they have a big advantage in transition buckets.
They just seem to have the fresher legs, and they're putting them to good use.
Now here's Dangerfield. And pushing it up is Indiana, again in transition. Here's Robinson. And another three for Indiana.
You know, you look at the stats, the assist totals, they just jump out at you. They're way ahead of that category. Ball movement has been key.
It's just a different mindset these teams have had.
It's stolen by Tiffany Mitchell. This one for three. Drains the three-pointer.
Now this defense, I mean, they haven't made the commitment to sprint back in transition. And that's why you see such a big difference in fast break points.
Yeah, you want to be aggressive offensively. We know that. But you can't just leave yourself exposed time and time again.
Here's Coates, guarded by Dangerfield. From deep. And the fever hit again from deep.
It's been a fantastic opening quarter for them.
Yeah, I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. This is the start that coaches dream of.
And it's the fever on the break. Mitchell, shot's good.
Hasn't missed yet. 4 for 4 to start.
She's setting herself up to be their go-to player today.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. That's tipped. Howard up top. Yes, and it's Crystal Dangerfield picking up the assist.
We've seen this before. Howard playing with some power down low. Pushes right past the contact to the bucket.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over.
Yeah, coach wants to get everybody on the same page out there and maybe change up some things as well.
Yeah, that's probably a good timeout. You might as well talk things through.
And kind of change that game plan as well.
Making a switch here.
Melissa Smith, Destiny Henderson.
Mitchell outside. It's good.
Dynamic Mitchell on the ball. Mitchell able to shake the defender with that dribble move.
From deep. Got a piece of it. We're at the end of the first, and what a blowout already in this one. The Fever on top, opening a huge gap. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter.
There's your New York answer.
And welcome back. It's been all one-way traffic through the first as the second quarter gets underway. And guys, Fever pretty much in control here.
Strong effort by them defensively. Good pressure being placed on the offense and the ball.
Absolutely. They've been the more intense team, and their defense has been swarming early on like a beehive.
Now Johannes. Looking for her first basket still in this one. And pushing it up is Indiana again in transition. And the Fever hit again from deep.
Get your popcorn ready. Her performance from long range has been something to behold, something to admire.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, that's been her shot today.
And here's Melissa Smith for three. And another three for Indiana.
3 points.
Well, they're getting their points now almost exclusively from three-point range. 4 of their last 5 makes from beyond the arc.
And the defense practically giving them those shots.
And they'll take them.
Back to Dangerfield. On. Poked loose. The three from Kelsey Mitchell. Good on the triple.
And this is how you execute in transition. Mitchell beating everyone to the right spot and being rewarded.
Here's Johannes. Dangerfield outside. And they double up Crystal Dangerfield. To the middle. Here's Strickland. That falls. Nice speed that time from Natasha Howard.
They've gotten into a rhythm this quarter.
Really looking to turn things around and cut into that lead.
Here's Coates. And the Fever hit again from deep.
3.
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot. They just aren't missing.
Here's Johannes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Now here's Strickland. She's covered by Mitchell. Now the Fever moving it up. Three-pointer. And the Fever hit again from deep.
They're turning the game into a drag race. Sprinting out for easy fast break baskets. Just way too easy.
Yeah, it is too easy. Go on a nice run here. And defensively, you have to force them to operate in the half court. This won't get it done.
Tiffany
Sinks
Mitchell.
the three-pointer.
3 points.
Look, I'll be honest. I wasn't really sure if she could even keep this up, but she has. So, bravo.
Down low. On. She's now 1 for 2 with that one.
Shrewd play by Strickland, getting the ball to a ready shooter. She's playing terrific, unselfish basketball.
Mitchell, shots good.
Mitchell.
She's having one of the best three-point shooting performances you are ever going to see. An absolute barrage.
Strickland outside. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range, her aim is not true. That makes her 1 for 2. Pass to Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. And another three for Indiana.
This is an absolute monster performance from her. She is just torching them from behind the arc.
Now here's Hahn. And out of bounds, the Fever will take it.
That is such a careless pass. You gotta keep your head in the game.
So both teams making some changes here. And just over 3.5 minutes played in this second quarter. Bangs home the trifecta.
It's Robinson doing damage once again. Here's a rare guard who can light it up without shooting a ton of threes.
Now here is Ionescu. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Now here's Whitcomb. She's covered closely. Poked away and stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Coates. Puts up a three. And another three for Indiana.
She's on a good pace from three-point range. Made one in the first, two more here in the second, with more to come, hopefully.
Now here's Ionescu. Robinson covering. Outside Whitcomb. Shot to stop the drought. And she takes it up and lays it in.
Looked like she was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does she take defenders off the dribble like that?
Here's Mitchell. 15 points in the game. Fires from deep. That's in there. Tiffany Mitchell with the assist.
She's on pace to have an all-time shooting performance if the defense continues to allow her to knock these down.
Strickland outside. Inside. Tipped away. Pass to Mitchell. The three. And another three for Indiana.
She made three three-pointers in the first quarter, and she just continues to pour them in here in the second.
Strickland outside. Back to Ionescu. Six on the shot clock. Now the Fever moving it up. Mitchell with it. Whitcomb covering. And again, it's Mitchell for three.
Yeah, Mitchell's really in a groove tonight. She's not being shy at all about shooting the rock.
Strickland outside. Pass to Hahn. Ionescu outside. And so it looks like Liberty will retain possession here.
Substitution for your Liberty. Stephanie Dawson. Benija Lady.
Shot clock at three. Knocked away from deep. Mitchell grabs the board.
I don't even want to comment on that shot.
Look, if you're going to attempt a buzzer beater, better make sure there's actually a buzzer to beat.
Connects from three-point range.
Well, look at Smith showing off a little bit of range. She's good at going after those three-point opportunities.
Laney outside. Whitcomb. She's covered by Mitchell. Outside Whitcomb. The teardrop falls in.
Oh, that's an elegant move to drop in the floater.
So it's Indiana now. Mitchell outside. And another three for Indiana.
You simply cannot say enough about the quarter she's having. I mean, every one of her attempts has gone down.
Laney outside. To the inside. Out of bounds. It'll be Fever ball.
Fever ball.
Indiana in total control. Mitchell outside. The tray. And another three for Indiana.
She's really pummeled these defenders today, no matter who has been on her.
Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Robinson. There's the three. Good. And she's 10 for 10 from the field.
Just a pure competitor. Robinson doesn't mind some tough D. She knows how to beat it.
Now here's Dolson. And the layup's good off the glass.
Wow. Come on, that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, it's just nowhere to be found.
They have to start committing more bodies down low.
Now here's Mitchell. She's got 32 points. Good on the three-point shot.
And Mitchell is rolling right now. She's getting to her spots and capitalizing at an effective rate.
Pass to Ionescu. Outside Whitcomb. Back to Ionescu. Shot clock at 5. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
So it's Indiana now. Pass to Mitchell. For 3. And another 3 for Indiana.
And that's pretty much an unguardable move from Mitchell. So skilled and composed with the ball in her hands.
Outside Whitcomb. Back to Ionescu. Got a piece of it. Pass to Dolson. Laney with it. From outside the arc. It's up and it's off the mark. 1 up, 1 not down. Now here's Smith, guarded by Howard. Fires the 3. And Alyssa Smith hits from deep.
She's coming to life after a slow start in the first quarter.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Ionescu. Here's Robinson. That's in there. Tiffany Mitchell with the assist.
And this is what happens when she gets on a roll. You're not going to see a better rhythm shooter than her.
Laney outside. Pass to Dolson. That's her second shot and her second basket. My math says that's 2 for 2.
Well, she was wide open and Laney found her.
Coates, guarded by Dolson. Here's Mitchell. Buries the long-range jumper.
What a half she's having from beyond the arc. She's been locked in since the moment she stepped on the floor.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Either ahead, running away with it. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Welcome back to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the final 2 quarters. You look at Mitchell in this game, she's been everywhere.
Well, she created a lot of good shots for herself in the first couple of quarters, and she knows when to pass up on the tough ones. Good shot selection.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for her, and that's a stat that really tells you how efficient the player has been.
Getting back to the action now, it's been a one-team show so far, but we'll see if that changes. Outside Whitcomb. Laney. Inside. Here's Hahn. Makes it off the glass.
Not much resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic. In fact, I'll just say it, they are automatic.
Here's Coates. 3-pointer. And another 3 for Indiana.
That is not an easy shot right there. She had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, needed a little arc on that one with the size mismatch, but hey, she did it perfectly.
And so it looks like Liberty will retain possession here.
Liberty ball.
Poked away. Ionescu. Robinson covering. Shot clock at 6. Laney, good.
They're beginning to just fall apart defensively, especially on the interior.
Yeah, they're crumbling like a cookie right now, and that's 4 straight field goals they've allowed from within touching distance of the rim. All the 3-pointers coming off her fingers have been right on the money.
And it's the Fever on the break. Here's Robinson. And another 3 for Indiana.
3 for 3. That's the way to start the second half.
Outside Whitcomb. Hahn. Lays it up and banks it in.
They own the paint right now. 10 straight coming from the inside.
They are constantly finding lanes to the hoop, getting great looks in tight.
Here's Coates. He's got 15. And the 3 ball is good.
Still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Laney outside. Ionescu. Back to Laney. Fires from the line. Here's Hahn. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
They're finding lanes to the hoop every time down. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Or at least some fight.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
5 straight now. Coming out of halftime, rolling.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Now here's Hahn.
Fever foul.
Right on her.
Elena Coates. First personal foul, teams first. First team foul. Substitution for the Fever. Destiny Henderson.
Outside Whitcomb. Clock at 6. Knocked loose. Mitchell with it. Guarded now by Hahn. Mitchell outside. And another 3 for Indiana.
They come out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. They should all have the green light.
Now here's Howard. A shot from the low post is good.
I'm continually impressed by Sabrina Ionescu's vision. She can just find anyone on the court.
Here's Coates. That's in there. Tiffany Mitchell with the assist.
Amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect in this half.
Fast break. Here we go. Here's Mitchell. And another 3 for Indiana.
3 points.
She's doing everything for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, she's had an answer.
Now here's Laney. Out to the right wing. Whitcomb. She's covered by Mitchell. 4 on the clock. Fades away. Rebounded by the Fever.
Got fancy for absolutely no good reason. Just go straight up with it.
Here's Mitchell. And another 3 for Indiana.
And when Mitchell's threes are falling, she's nearly unguardable. There's just so much you have to account for.
Now the Fever moving it up. From downtown. And the Fever hit again from deep.
No question, they're winning the speed game, guys.
There really has been a great flow to their open court offense. It's been humming.
And it's been working.
Now here's Ionescu. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Whitcomb. Out on her own on the break. Here's Coates. And the Fever hit again from deep.
They have got to get a hand in her face. I mean, she is unconscious from downtown.
And it's the Fever on the break. The 3 from Nalissa Smith. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots.
Points.
She remains perfect.
Look at Smith go, getting rewarded for running the floor.
Laney outside. Mitchell with it. Whitcomb covering. And pushing it up is Indiana, again in transition. From the arc, drops in the tray.
Well, I think if I'm the coach, I'm telling them, keep looking to her every trip down the floor because really she's been out of her mind this quarter.
Now here's Laney. Back to Ionescu. Pass to Howard. On the wing, Sammy Whitcomb. That falls. Nice feed that time from Natasha Howard.
The easy look off the pass from Howard. Great awareness. Leads to the bucket.
Smith, guarded by Howard. And another three for Indiana.
Yeah, she's found a rhythm here in the third quarter, and you can sense her confidence. Everything she puts up from long range seems to be falling.
Now here is Ionescu. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. The 9-foot shot. That one off the back iron and out.
Those are just shots you hate to miss. An opportunity and a possession gone.
Mitchell, Whitcomb defending. For three. And another three for Indiana.
Her stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shots are falling for her.
Smith with it. Now guarded by Ionescu. Launches a three. A nice shot by Henderson.
And we know Henderson can drain it from deep. And if we remember it, well, the defense, they must remember it.
Pass to Laney. Now the Fever moving it up. Launches it. Mitchell, shots good.
Wow. I mean, what can you say?
And it's been a pretty rough stretch for them.
Yeah, this is an important possession. It's essential they put a stop to this run.
Now Howard. Laney outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now here's Smith. Whitcomb defending. The three ball. And the Fever hit again from deep.
How young she is. It's incredible to see how well-rounded Smith is offensively.
Outside Whitcomb. Laney. Pass to Ionescu. And the layup ball.
Never scared to score near the hoop. Ionescu has a really impressive touch inside.
Mitchell outside. And the Fever hit again from deep.
And their shooting percentage continues to climb in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been in total sync since the break. Good team basketball, and it's resulted in high-quality shots.
Very good adjustments to the half.
Indiana with the ball. Lets the three fly. Drains it from beyond the arc.
How about the streak she's on right now?
Yeah, she's just piling up buckets. She seems just about unstoppable.
Pass to Ionescu. On with the ball. Dolson with it. Covered by Smith. Dolson in the post. Smith is there. Count it.
Another bucket in the paint. That's just something they have not been able to stop today. And if they want to win this game, they got to figure out how to stop it.
You know, Brian, I think it's time to switch things up on D. What they've got going on right now is not getting it done. You know, some players you can give that shot to, but let me be clear. She is not one of them. Terrible job by the defense.
And she gets the bucket.
Her shooting has been so good today. She may have to take it upon herself to get her team out of this hole.
Mitchell, covered by Ionescu, jacks up a three, and the Fever hit again from deep.
Tremendous vision from Mitchell to spot the wide open teammate. That kind of unselfishness is contagious.
It could go. Oh, no good on the buzzer beater. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. And this one may already have been decided. Fever ahead, running away with this one. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter here on 2K Sports.
Well, I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
And with the accuracy to go along with that vision, she put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That is how you orchestrate.
And we're getting underway in the fourth quarter. That scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things can change. Here's the three. And Angsler gets it to go.
Well, it's nice to see Angsler knock the triple down because when she does this, the floor really opens up.
And so it's New York with it. Knocks it loose. Mitchell with it. There's the triple. And another three for Indiana.
They've been able to depend on her offense all game, guys. She's just not wasting any chances, any shots she's had.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the ball game, I got an idea. Just keep getting her the basketball.
Fires the three. And she's good on the three ball.
Since the start of the fourth, Brian, that three-point shot has really been there for them.
Yeah, doing an excellent job, Tim, of finding the open teammate on the perimeter this quarter. The three-pointer is a major weapon for them right now.
Now here's Strickland. She's tightly guarded. Just 5 on the clock. Dangerfield, covered by Smith. Oops, there's the 24-second violation, so they'll turn it over.
Substitution for the Fever. Marie Gulich, Victoria Vivians.
Mitchell with it. Strickland picks her up. Pass to Vivians. Three-pointer. Knocks down the three ball.
Vivians.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely. The defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passing.
Here's Dolson, banked in off the glass.
Scoring inside, it's about a lot of things. To me, touch is most important. And Dolson knows how to get the ball in the hoop.
Now that is nice. Glad we got a chance to check out that sweet drive one more time.
Well, even though they're down big here in the second half, the energy and effort it needs to be there to try to close the gap. This is an incredible run they're on. Offense as well as it can be played.
Every single player on their squad with the absolute magic touch, shooting lights out.
Surprised to see her drift out to the three-point line in transition.
And they double up Crystal Dangerfield. Onion Wade. Ball's knocked loose. Vivians with the ball. Picked up by Dangerfield. Pass to Gulich. Three-pointer. And the Fever hit again from deep.
3 points.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there. She was all alone for that shot. I mean, that's like a warm-up jumper.
Strickland outside. Back to Dangerfield. And here's Onion Wade. 6 to shoot. Strickland. She's guarded by Angsler. They need this. And it's Strickland missing.
As a player, you always want to be able to answer back, but she just didn't have it in her right there.
From the arc. There she goes again. That's her 9th straight basket. That's a perfect 9 for 9. A one-on-one situation. The three. And the Fever hit again from deep.
For three.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Strickland outside. Dangerfield. And she finishes nicely on the layup.
Again and again, they're pounding the defense and creating high percentage looks from close range.
And even under pressure in tight, they've maintained their concentration and converted their opportunities.
Pass to Strickland. Back to Dangerfield. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now the Fever moving it up. For a 3, Victoria Vivians. And another 3 for Indiana.
3 points.
The break slowed down for her when she saw how open she was.
Pass to Strickland. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Tim?
Yeah, everybody seems a little confused. I know we are. I have no idea why she would foul in that situation. I mean, what was she doing?
Here's Dangerfield. Pass to Strickland. Yes, and it's Crystal Dangerfield picking up the assist.
And what body control from Strickland. Outstanding work to take the contact and finish through it.
Gulich, good.
It's been a humongous fourth quarter for her, especially from long range. She's in a groove, and that triple has just been deadly.
Here's Cannon. And the Fever hit again from deep.
What a performance. Every 3 she puts up, it's going down. She is in the zone.
That's tipped. Now here's Dolson. Not a lot of room. Pass to Onyenwede. Angsler with the steal. They're moving it up. Here's Gulich. And the Fever hit again from deep. They're not having much success at all right now.
They need to reshuffle their lineup a little bit, try to find something that works.
Strickland with the ball. Pass to Onyenwede. Yep, that one goes.
More than happy to mix it up inside. Onyenwede, a physical big.
Here's Cannon. And the Fever hit again from deep.
She found the perfect spot behind the arc there. A big gap in the D.
And they double up Crystal Dangerfield. Here's Strickland. Poked loose. Pass. Here's Gulich, guarded by Dolson. Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call.
New York ball. Into the lineup for New York.
Essence Carson, Rebecca Allen.
Knocked away. From deep 3-point range, Onyenwede grabs the board.
Great shot selection. Maybe she's working on her buzzer beater form.
That could be it, or maybe she was just trying to knock a bird off the scoreboard. I'm not too sure.
6 on the shot clock. And Allen gets it to go.
The drive to the basket was great, but the finger roll finish was even better.
Pass to Gulich. Fires for 3. It's good for the 7th time this game, and she shot 7 and made 100%. Now here's Allen.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And it's the Fever on the break. Here's Pointer. And the Fever hit again from deep.
3 points.
Here's Allen. Pass to Onyenwere. Out of bounds. It'll be Fever ball.
Really careless turnover. That should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Renaya Davis.
Indiana with the ball. Puts up the three. And the Fever hit again from deep. And so it's New York with it. Tipped away. Pass to Engstler. Let's go with a three. Good. And she's 10 for 10 from the field.
Is that really another made shot for Engstler? I mean, we're seeing why she was a top 5 pick, because she has limitless potential.
Beyond the arc. Cans it from downtown.
Yeah, you might not think of her as a true ace from three-point range, but the shot was there for her.
Here's Pointer. Pass to Cannon. Launches a three. And another three for Indiana.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
They are just not backing off, and they're going to close this one out in style. What a surge.
Give them credit. It's just to finish this one off.
Now here's Onyenwere. Here's the break. Now the Fever moving it up. There's the three. Pointer. That's good.
Pointer.
And here's Richards. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Allen. Pass to Onyenwere. They need this. And she lays it in.
Your power from Onyenwere. Taking the bump inside and still scoring it.
And here's Coolidge. And she banks in the layup.
Coolidge.
Textbook. Nice pass. Nice catch. Nice shot.
And so it's the Fever taking care of business in this one. And that's a wrap, everyone.
Thank you, everyone, for making it out and supporting your team. We hope to see you again soon for the next home game.